Hi everybody. So today I have pulled two cards for you for the collective here. The first one you have is number 3. It is the Empress, a major arcana. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. It's almost like she's glowing, right? Gorgeous card. And then we have the second card as the Ten of Wands. A little bit darker. It's light in the background, but it's dark. A very tall man holding a lot of stuff on his back, and looks like he's walking the steps up to a house. So what do I want to tell you about these two cards? Well, a few things first. The Empress is number 3. 3 is about collaboration. 3 could be working together. We think about 4s as stability, but if you've seen like a 3, oh my gosh, I can't even think of the name. Like a bar stool with 3 legs, right? It's still a bar stool. It's still like a tripod. If you think about a tripod, that is still steady. It's still stable because of the way it's laid out. So 3 can still be a form of stability. The Empress herself is, for me, the culmination of all of the queens in the tarot. So you have the 4 queens in the 4 suits. The Empress is in the major arcana, so she embodies all of the things that make up the 4 queens. That is my interpretation. Other people may see it that way as well, but it is open wide to interpretation. But for me, she's like the balance. When you become the Empress and step into that energy, you become the balance of all of those queens. And this is not to say that you're feminine, but you might be embracing your feminine side, which there's nothing wrong with that. But also, if you're embracing this energy, it's a more nurturing, loving energy. And even if you're a masculine who is embracing this, that's okay. This is not just a feminine card, but this can be masculine or feminine. I mean, I can embrace the attributes of the Emperor. And that's, leadership, authoritarian. We can do that, yes. It's gender neutral, that's what I like to say. So please be open-minded, take what resonates. I haven't said that in a long time. I kind of got away from saying that, but by now it's like, you guys know. If it's for you, you'll get the message. If it's not for you, you'll know. So with the Empress, and she's so stoic here. She's kind of like thinking. She does look pregnant. She's holding a white flower. I can't tell what it is, but it's a white flower. White is purity. It's innocence. She is in a position of power. So this is somebody who you probably are higher up. If you're at a job, I would say that, the Empress is pretty high up. Are you the CEO? I don't know. You might be. You might be the person who owns the business. You could be, and you could be working with somebody, because usually an Empress, her counterpart is the Emperor. So you could be someone who owns a business with someone else. You could have a business partner. But, and the Ten of Wands, well, 10s are beginnings and, endings and beginnings. It's like a renewal. So this is one of my, endings. It's something is over. Something is burdening you and you need to put it down. This is carrying a heavy, heavy weight on his back. You don't need to do that. But I was putting these two cards together and I was looking and I was like, wait a minute. She's inside, he's outside. Let's compare. So she's waiting on the inside and she's looking kind of sad and, in her face, or she's thinking about things. I believe that she's waiting. So if you found this video, this may or may not be for you, so take it how it is. You could be dealing with anything as these two. You could be dealing with a burden that you need to release, let go of, put down. It's weighing on your shoulders and you need to take it off, because that starts to have effects on you, even physically. You'll start to feel the neck and, the stress and the pressure in your neck and shoulders. You don't want that, because you're carrying a heavy burden, whether that is physical or emotional. Put it down. And then you might be the Empress. It is springtime. It's a time of renewal and growth. And some of you may be new mothers or may be pregnant. This might be for my divine feminines out here, But again, I'm going to say gender fluid, because the Empress is full of wonderful ideas too. This is about not just physical birth, but this is about nurturing and loving and growing ideas. So birthing a new idea. Kind of like how there's a cloud over my head. It's like a thought bubble. You're like, oh, all I need is a light bulb up here. And you'd be like, oh, okay, there's something new. So some of you may be nurturing this new idea that may be coming to fruition too. So take what resonates. Again, what I will say is that I'm getting a picture with the 2 cards together, and I did not mean to go this long, but this Empress is waiting for this man in the 10 of Wands. The man in the 10 of Wands he has traveled long and far. He's on a journey right now. This could be representative of a spiritual journey. He has a little bit ways to go. He's almost home. He's coming home. So this could be about 2 of you, a relationship that's in separation right now. You may have come together, got separated, and now you're slowly coming back together. So eventually, she's waiting and he's on his way home. Look at that. He doesn't have far to go. He's got to get up the steps and get in there. But he's still carrying a burden, so that is something he needs to deal with. It has nothing to do with you. Don't take it personally. That's part of his spiritual journey. So that is his experiences that he needs to have, and however he needs to learn to deal with that. So he may have a little bit more growth to go through, but he is almost home. So we say soon. It's soon. I can't tell you if that's tomorrow or next week or next year, but he's on his way. So hang in there and, just believe, have faith. It's going to happen. Trust the process. That's what we like to say. Trust the process and look for the signs. Like, you don't have to actively look, but when you notice things like synchronicities or you see the angel numbers, just know that these are going to be reminders of like, hey, things are still working. Things are still moving. They're just moving slowly. Okay? But, your person is coming home. So the Empress is not going to have to wait too much longer. Good luck.